Imagine a lone sailor John gliding across the vast blue Pacific Ocean, his boat slicing through gentle waves under a golden sunrise. He's a man at home on the water chasing adventure, with only his wits and trusty vessel. The sea is calm, the breeze soft, and John sipping coffee, plotting his course on a worn map, feeling like king of his own world. But the ocean turns dreams into nightmares. As he scans the horizon, something catches his eye, a massive shipping container, half submerged, drifting aimlessly. Like a ghost, he shrugs it off, thinking it's just ocean debris, unaware it will soon change everything. John's lost in the sea's rhythm when a strange sloshing sound snaps him awake. His heart skips, he rushes below deck, and his worst fears come true. Water floods in, pooling around his boots. He scrambles to the deck, checks the hull, and finds a jagged gash where his boat hit. That cursed container, the impact must have happened unnoticed in the night. And now his boat takes on water fast. Panic claws at him, but John's faced storms before he knows he must act, or he and his boat sink to the ocean's depths. Grabbing a long stick, he tries pushing the container away, but it's tangled in the rigging, refusing to budge. Desperate, he climbs onto the slick container, heart-pounding waves rocking beneath with every ounce of strength. He untangles ropes, shoves the container free, and watches it drift, but in his haste, he left his anchor behind, caught on the container against his gut. He climbs back, retrieves it, and returns only to spot a small, deadly crack in the hull, where water seeps in. The boat's flooding faster now. John races to the water pump, praying it'll save him, but the ocean worked its cruel magic. The electronics fried the pump, useless. His stomach churns, but he forces calm. He's a problem solver who's faced the sea's wrath. Digging through his toolbox, he pieces together a makeshift hand pump from spare parts, pipes, valves, whatever he finds. It's slow, backbreaking work, but it's his only shot. Hours pass, his muscles scream, hunger gnaws. He pauses to scarf a stale granola bar, hands shaking from exhaustion. Water's still rising, and as sun sets, John finds no dry place to rest, so he gets creative, stringing a hammock from the boat's rigging, swaying above the flooded deck under a starry sky. Ropes creak, waves lap, and he wonders if he'll see land again. Doubt creeps in, but he pushes it away. He must survive the night to fight on. Morning breaks, painting the sky pink, and John's back at it, determined the hull's hole is his enemy. He grabs canvas scrap and waterproof glue, patching the crack. It's not perfect, water trickles through, but it slows the flood. He pumps water with his hand, pumps, sweat dripping, arms burning after hours. He seals the hole best he can to test it. He sails into deeper water, holding his breath as the boat holds steady. Relief washes over him, but it's brief. He's alone, far from help, needing to call for rescue. The radio's his hope, but it's dead. John won't give up. He hauls the boat's heavy battery to the deck, wiring it to the radio with trembling hands. He pulls a tattered map, plotting a spot for a stronger signal. Hope flickers as he tries an SOS, but the radio crackles and dies. Frustrated, he finds a manual with the radio explaining emergency calls. He's deep in its pages when a noise above deck stops him cold. He scrambles up, heart racing. Tries the radio again, but the transmitter fails mid-call, cutting him off from the world. Despair hits like a wave below deck. John slumps against the wall, grabbing whiskey to dull fear. His face shows it haunted, exhausted, a man staring down death as rain patters on deck. He drags himself up, cooking a meager meal over a portable stove. Rain feels like a gift. He sets containers to collect fresh water, standing in the drizzle, letting it wash over him for a moment. He feels alive, though his situation's weight presses hard. Next morning he scans for rescue ships, but the sea is empty, dark clouds. Gather a storm's coming, hitting by nightfall. John prepares, filling buckets and bottles with water to weigh the boat, hoping it won't capsize in defiance. He shaves, staring into a cracked mirror, as if telling the storm, "You won't break me." He pulls on his raincoat, climbs to the deck, ready for the tempest. The storm hits a monster waves tower 30 feet, slamming the boat like a toy. John grips the helm, fighting to control, battered by wind and spray. He nearly goes overboard, catching himself, thinking fast. He drops the anchor, hoping to hold the boat. A colossal wave engulfs them, submerging the vessel. John clings to the handle, pulling it upright through sheer will, blood trickling from a head gash. The boat's upper structure is wrecked. Water pours faster than he can pump. He knows it's over. With a heavy heart, he grabs a lifeboat, tying it to the sinking vessel, gathers essentials: canned food, water bottles, toolbox, first aid kit. Cutting the rope, he watches his boat sink, memories of voyages vanishing into the deep. The loss cuts deep, but survival matters most now.